YouTubers, welcome to yet another beer review with me, Pierre, the Master of Puppets, and
Steven.
And we're watching the Bulls game, and
So if you
we
see
wanted
my eyes going up,
we wanted a proper beer instead of Pabst, so we thought we'd do a beer review and enjoy this beer afterwards. And it's going to be a local-ish beer. This is from Santa Fe, New Mexico, from the Santa Fe Brewing Company, and this is their Chicken Killer Barley Wine. That's kind of a cool label. Like a desperado dog killing chicken. Kind of funny label. It's on 10%, it's a big beer. I think it's like a seasonal release. I'm actually not 100% sure on that because I couldn't find any info on that on Breakbook. But it says, Chicken Killer Barley Wine is a revolutionary ale that will someday define America's unique barley wine style. Okay, big words. Chicken Killer is brewed with twice the ingredients of the Santa Fe Brewing Company's other products, and only half the usual amount of liquid is extracted from these ingredients. This makes one serious ale. At 10% alcohol, Chicken Killer is almost as substantial as wine, but this is not to say that it is difficult to drink. On the contrary, be careful with this one. The flavors of the ale are first as overwhelming as the intense Santa Fe sun, but in the same way our sun gives us the unrivaled, brilliant colors of Santa Fe, the potency of Chicken Killer gives us the remarkable spectrum of flavors that can be found in no other ale in no other city. That's pretty hefty description there. They claim a lot. Ready to dig into this and see if it meets up to what they say on the bottle.
let's crack it open.
Yeah, their Java Stout's awesome. So we got the Chicken Killer poured. As you see, Steven got a lot more beer than me.
Always do.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, the color. What color would you call this, Steven? It's pretty dark.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark, kind of a golden brown. Would you say? Kind of.
Yeah, maybe some ruby red, kind of.
A little slight. Right?
Yeah, it's slight because it's more. Yeah, it's more brownish. The head on mine is huge for a 10% beer. Like 3 fingers off white. Looks good. Let's check out the aroma. Hops.
Yeah.
I can't really get in there because of the head, so
maybe a slight grassy note. You think?
You can see that. Definitely some grapefruity aromas in there too. Pine, like cysty, kind of like a resiny. It smells hoppy. It smells like definitely American style. But I also get like the sweet, kind of dark fruity aroma.
Yeah, yeah. You can definitely smell the sweet.
Caramel, toffee. I don't smell the alcohol at all though. The 10% is hidden. I don't get 10% alcohol at all in here. I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You even get almost like a marmalade quality to it. Like sweet berry like.
Yeah.
Anything else you pick up?
I think you hit it all.
Resiny. Smells pretty good. Ready to dig in?
Yeah. Cheers.
Give the Chicken Killer a taste. That's pretty bitter. Real smooth though. The finish is like super smooth. What do you think?
I don't know what I think yet. Don't ask me.
What would you call like the body on it? Full, medium, light?
Probably medium to more full.
Yeah, I agree. Fuller side of medium, it's dry. First flavor you get is like the hop bitterness. I'd say I get an almost like peach-like flavor actually in the initial sip. It's kind of weird.
Definitely that grassy note, the hops, kind of a grapefruity.
Yeah,
kind of taste.
I think this is like an aged bottle because I bought it at Quarters and they're not the best place for fresh beer. But it's not as hoppy as I bet it has been, but it definitely has some hop flavors. The toffee, the caramel, kind of sweetness. A little bit of brown sugary note maybe. And dark fruits. Like plums and raisins. It's not the biggest barley wine I've had though. And hoppiest. But I'd like to try this super fresh and see how hoppy it is then. The 10% is very well hidden. You don't taste it whatsoever. I kind of like these Santa Fe beers actually. The best New Mexican beer I've had so far has been Santa Fe and Marble. Rating wise for me, it doesn't go up in the 90s range. It's not a mind-blowing barley wine, but it's pretty good. So I'm going to give it an 80. Solid 80. It's a pretty good barley wine. I would have wanted it a little more extreme. Like for example, like the Stone Old Guardian. That's awesome. But yeah, what would you?
Probably about a 78. Probably right around where you are.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know how I feel about it just yet. It's not a bad beer, but
it's kind of maybe not the best place to usually start, like barley wine and stuff like that, because that's big beers.
Yeah.
Intense beer.
The bitterness of it isn't too intense for me. I don't think the bitterness is too bad. We've reviewed way more bitter beers.
Yeah.
Than this, but I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. An 80 from me and a 78 from Steven for the Santa Fe Brewing Company Chicken Killer Barley Wine. Guys, remember to let us know what you think of this brewery if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're going to say cheers.
Cheers. Go Bulls.
And we're going to see you guys in another beer review.